both of y'all ain't willing to work, it ain't no working. You know, one person can be like, let's do counseling, or come on, baby, sit down and tell me what I'm doing wrong. And if that person is not genuinely gonna try, then it's a dead end. You need to just get out of it. But women, I think, will leave a little quicker than men sometimes, unless like he's a breadwinner, or we got a lot of kids by him, or we're up like our age, and we kind of like
self-esteem sometimes,
or self-esteem, right. And that comes with loving yourself. Because if you love yourself, you don't really care what nobody say. You don't care what the next man think or about how you look or something. You love all of you, so you're not gonna allow anybody to come in and just do the stuff you do.
Mm-hmm. So what's the difference between, like, I mean, you love them, y'all have the connection, and you have fun, you know, everything's good, but you just know
he's not the one.
Yeah, he's not the one. You don't want to just stay there. I mean,
because you're not in love,
right? You're not in love. You're loving each other. So it don't always have to be bad. But how do you move on from somebody like, okay, I've been with this person 5 years. We get along real good. We have a good time. But that connection is just not there. It's not, you know, oh, it's not going to go no further than this. And we're going to be roommates or movie mates or traveling buddies or what. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of times that happens.
Yeah. But
with a lot of people. And I think it takes you to meet that right person. Some people, you'll stay in that situationship because it's working for you.
Right.
But then as soon as you meet that person that's really the person for you, then that other person is ass out. And that's with men and women. You know, we'll stick around, we'll do whatever it is because we having fun. Yeah. But I know deep down inside, I don't want to be with you like that. I don't want to marry you. So this is just what it is for now. And when that right person come along, then I start acting like I don't want to be bothered with you. You know how people do.
Yeah.
Like, you changing. Yeah.
Right.
Because I'm with somebody else. I basically want you to run away. Go on.
Now, we had someone to text in and said, should a relationship be built on a contract or commitment?
I think that depends.
Say that again. I don't know what that means.
Should the relationship be built on a contract or commitment?
So you go and tell them
like
what you want.
Married or whatever, or what?
No, if you girlfriend, boyfriend, I don't know about.
I mean, just like y'all were just saying about the people being together, but they know it really wasn't, you know, a prosperous relationship or a relationship that was going to go somewhere, but because you were content. You know,
I mean, what's the contract part of it? Are you saying when you first meet somebody, are you going to be like, okay, this is what I require, this. Is
right, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Then you know,
can you guys text us back and let us know?
I did a little bit more details.
Oh yeah, we need a little more details, and you can call in too if you want to explain yourself. 615-775-7400.
Okay, I also have another question. Is why do men want to control you?
To me, that is more of a
self-esteem issue. Yeah, it's low self-esteem
for the man, because I mean, I would think that a man, if he has a beautiful woman and he wants to control her, or regardless, I mean, you know, if he wants to control you.
He needs to have some children.
That's for his own security.
Right. He's insecure.
Yeah, he is insecure.
For his own security. Mm-hmm. You know, I look at relationships as everybody in our lives have their own roles.
Right.
You know,
true.
Your man or your woman is not in your life to be your mom or your dad.
Right.
So when they start to try to do things,
treat you like that,
mm-hmm. Yeah, they're really overstepping their boundaries.
Right.
Well, you know, a lot of people believe in, hey, because he's the man, he's the superior.
Because that's how some people, the older generation was raised like that. Now the newer generation is a little different.
Well,
but I mean, if we're not married, then there's no contract. You're not controlling me. And that's true.
And that's like the question: if we're not married, is it cheating if you see somebody else? Have you not? People. I heard people say that. I've heard men.
Well,
say
it just
that.
depends.
That's
on,
not my wife.
So
that's not cheating. I think if you're in a committed relationship, it is.
Yeah,
cheating.
if it's committed, that's
if
cheating.
You're in a committed relationship, it is.
Well, and it depends on what kind of committed relationship you're in, because some of them are in a committed relationship, but they're
in dead end relationships. Back to the topic at hand.
Right.
It's a dead end relationship, and that's the question you asked.
What do you really want out of it?
I mean, what do you want out of it? How are you going to get out of it? Are you just going to stay there? And like you said, if you continue to have sex, then you become more than just. Yeah, it's real complicated, and it makes it harder to walk away. But truth be told, which one of us at this table can really say if you was with somebody you don't want to be with, you can just go right to them and be like, "This ain't working."
Okay, now we have a
probably not.
Right. Now, back to the question, should a relationship be built on a contract or a commitment? They were saying like requirements when you first meet that person. They telling you, I need you to abide by these rules or we can't be together.
Well, women do that more often than men because women, we have such a high standard now when we meet guys. You can meet a good guy and he might not meet your standards and you're not going to fully give him the chance that he needs. So I think that's more so women, we need to pipe down a little bit. Nothing's wrong with setting your standards high, but no contract should be involved.
Right.
I'm not
signing nothing.
Get to know you.
Unless it's a house.
We get to know each other. Yeah, I think it's more so you just need to get to know each other.
Yeah, a little bit.
Even marriage. I don't want you telling me what I can and can't do. No, we can agree.
Well, it's a certain extent when you're married, and it has to go both ways.
As I said, we can agree to disagree, and we can conversate. If you say, "Baby, I don't feel you should do this or do that," then I'm think about it and be like, maybe you're right.
Right.
I'm not gonna disrespect.
But I don't need you to tell me I can't wear this and I can't wear that. But because when you're in a relationship and you're married anyway, you're gonna respect your partner if you respect your partner.
Right.
So not to your partner don't want you out with your boobs all hanging out. So not to go out with your boobs hanging out. You feel what I'm saying? Well, I'm just saying like...
No, that's true. But see, that goes back. If you're in a marriage like that, and you're miserable, it's a dead end. Goes back to the topic at hand.
It does. And we have a caller on the line.
So we have a caller. Well, I think we missed it. So.
We missed it.
Caller, if you're listening, go ahead and call back. I'm sorry. I'm walking around, multitasking, able barking.
Call back, caller. 775-7400. We want to hear your thoughts, questions.
Yeah.
775-7400.
Right. And you don't want to stray away too much from the topic.
All right, we have a caller on the line. How you doing, caller?
How y'all tonight?
We're good. How are you? Thanks for calling me Evening Wind Down.
I just wanted to talk about this contract thing. When I first heard it, I was like, oh no. Honestly, I would not sign anything. You're not going to get my signature on nothing to be with you. That's not what it's about. But I think a contract is kind of like just setting the requirements for the relationship, which there's nothing wrong with that because everybody has specific requirements. That's fine. But if it gets to the point like, hey, sign this, you can't be out past that type stuff, then oh no, too far.
Right, but do people really do that? I mean, when was the last time someone came to you with a contract and said, hey, I need you to sign this or sign that? You don't get that a lot.
I had that, and I don't think I would be okay with that. I'm like, why do I have to sign something to be with you? It's like we should just know the requirements of a relationship, period.
So is this like a new age thing? Because that's old women. We ain't got no contracts coming our way.
Take the bitter with the sweet. That's how I was raised.
So let me ask you, what's your thoughts on being in a dead-end relationship? I mean, it's at the end. How do you get out of that type of situation?
I just don't think people get out of relationships until they are really at that point of being over it. Even though it gets to the point, it's like you still have like a little hope. Mm-hmm. If you still have hope, you're not going to leave that relationship. Mm-hmm. Even though it's kind of like at a dead end.
Holding on to that string.
Yeah, and it's over with and like...
What it used to be.
Like you can't leave until like there's no more hope left, period. Because I've been in relationships where it's like, oh, I know I shouldn't be here. This is it. I've said this is it so many times, but I still have hope that it'll work. So I stay.
Now, I'm going to hit you with this. So you're in this relationship. You're hoping, you're holding on. And you meet somebody. is that dead end relationship going to stop you from moving forward with this new person?
Yep.
Or is they going to allow you to be more opened up to now you're having an affair when you just really still holding on and don't want to leave? Because that's really what happens when you get stuck in relationships that you don't want to be in.
Right.
That's what happened. For real.
Yeah, but for me personally, I've never been that person to just talk to other people when I still have hope in this relationship or something. But there's a little good happening that's keeping me there. I don't give out hope to nobody else. I'm holding on to what I got. If it gets to the point where I want to talk to someone else, then that's when I definitely know that I'm done with hoping with this relationship and it's time to go.
So you kind of like Betty. A piece of man is better than no man at all.
Right. Don't blame Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie is just a man. All right, well, we thank you for calling in. Make sure you catch the show next week, and thank you for your comments.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, I think when you stay in a dead relationship, it just leaves the door open for you to cheat and all kind of stuff.
And a lot of times it blocks your blessing. Because
it blocks your king. Or your
queen. That's what I'm saying. Because that person who God has created for you may come along at that time, but because you're caught up in this, which is never gonna be what it's supposed to be. It's already served its turn.
Right.
So to speak. And a lot of times we do that where we take a seasonal relationship and try to make it a lifetime.
You got to know your seats. Everybody's not there for that.
And so, like I said, eventually what you end up doing is blocking your blessings.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
That's true because you Mr. Right could be right next door, and you up here with Mr. Wrong. Mm-hmm. And that's not to be rude to a person. I think if you get to the point of it's not going to work, then both of us, we need to just be honest. Mm-hmm. Okay, what is it that we need to do to salvage the friendship? If we can't do that, if it's assets, we need to split these assets and we need to move on. Because like you said, life is so short.
So what if you're in a relationship and you trying to move on, but then they're threatening you?
Girl, I've been there.
You know what I'm saying?
I've been there. I had to call the police. Mm-hmm. And, actually leave my house. You won't leave. And nowadays, the police won't put them out. They're there unless
30 days. They have 30 days.
They have 30 days, but then you still sometimes have to go sue them. But this one, you got to pull a slick one. When they leave, change the locks.
Yeah.
But I've even been in a relationship, they didn't broke in the house and change the locks on me. They're like, Jesus.
Because they live there. If they've been there, they tell you. If they've been there over if they have a piece of mail there, honey, a piece of clothes, the police will not make them leave. It's your headache now. So, your question, like you said, so we have another text. Can you change the rules to benefit you in a relationship? We all do. I think we all do. Yeah. And that's not being selfish. I think we all do. It's a human thing. We're all human nature. We're all going to do something that's going to benefit us in a relationship. So, to you, texter, I'm not going to say a name because I don't have a name on, but, that's my take on that.
And as you grow, too, you sometimes have certain different expectations and, things that you will accept or
you won't accept. So. I mean, once you're in, like, our age group, and you're established, or you're a God-fearing woman, or you whatever it is, and you already know what going into a relationship what it is. So when me or honestly, if we see that dead end is there, it's kind of like I'm not gonna put all my eggs in this basket,
right?
Mm-hmm. So I'm not gonna give you my all. Like it's still gonna be some. What's wrong with you? You know what I mean? Because I'm not feeling it like that,
right?
And men, I think a lot of times, and I say this all the time. They take women and they use us for seat fillers until that right one come along. So they'll stay in a dead end relationship because they're like, okay, until the right one come along, and then they jump from relationship to relationship, and it's easier for them.
Yeah,
it's easier for them to pack up and leave their kids and go be with a woman with kids.
Right.
I
don't even want to be with your own. But you going with the next woman, children. Yeah.
Right. It'll be like, now what the hell just happened in that situation to where.
Right, that's true. And I do, as far as that switching it up, them benefits, everything. Change is good. Because you might go in saying, okay, yes, this what we agreed on. I love it. I like it. But as you start growing, then change come about. So you got to alter it a little bit.
Yeah,
so change is good.
And you get a little bit more comfortable. So everybody changes with the longer you're with somebody, the more comfortable you become. So you're gonna change anyway. You're gonna start to let your hair down. But the rules as far as like when we meet some guys, and if they're single, they're probably used to being with their boys. But when we get in a relationship, now them rules gonna have to change a little bit.